Good day, friends. The time is 9:52 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 12th of April, 2025, which of course is the 13th for our friends on the other side of the planet there, those folks in Australia, those folks in Melbourne. Hope you're all doing great today. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started these groups called Well, I Thought It Was Funny. I say groups because there's two of them. And you know what? Between those two groups, there's 645,000 of us, my friends. 645,000 amazing folks in this group. You know what? I call that the funniest city on the internet. That's right. Population you, population me. We're funny people. We're living in a funny place. And we are making people laugh all the time. And that's awesome. So what's everybody up to today? I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope you're seeing this in the morning, probably seeing it in the afternoon, and who knows, you could be seeing it in the evening, you could be seeing it a year from now. But I hope you're having a great day, folks, no matter what time it is, no matter what day it is for you. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing today, and I'll tell you what I did yesterday. Yesterday, or I should say last night, I worked the Calgary Flames Minnesota Wild game. I told you they were going to kick some butt, and Minnesota got their butt kicked. Actually, it was a good game, and they put on a good show. But the Flames were really on fire last night. It's kind of a do or die. We're looking for that final playoff spot in the West, and we're really close. But it's a hard fight. So, anyways, the Flames played great last night, but it was a late game. It's a game that started at 8 p.m., and that's due to just television stuff. So that game was late. I didn't get home till about 11:30, 11:40, and when that happens, I don't get to bed till probably about 2 in the morning, and then I still take a while to fall asleep. It's just life with me. But anyway, sorry. So that's what happened. Fantastic hockey game. Had fun. But you might be able to hear it in my voice. I'm getting over a pretty bad chest infection, actually. And I think I went to work maybe one day too early. Because, boy, did I ever feel rough last night. I think I was pretty good at masking it. I don't think anyone looked at me and thought, hey, that usher looks like he's going to drop dead on the stairs. But, oh, my gosh, did I ever feel rough. But got through it. I'm glad I was there, though. I was so bored. I've been at home by myself for a week, sick. Well, Wendy, my beautiful, wonderful wife, has been in Cabo with the ladies, with the friends. So, how do I spend my bachelor time? Sick. Yeah, but I was absolutely bored of staying at home. So I was so glad to get to work. I'm feeling it right now, my friends. I'm very tired. I'm feeling really rough. And I hope I can get through this video. I hope I can give you a half decent video, my friends. I don't feel more sick than I did yesterday. I just feel like I got run over by the old age truck. But folks, every time you tune into one of these videos, I'm complaining about something. Anyway, folks, I got to tell you, life is good, though. You know why? Because we got friends like you, folks. Like I said, 645,000 amazing folks in the group. And you know what? You know what I'm doing today? Well, for most of the day, I'm recouping from yesterday and just from being sick. Although I'm going to do a little bit of housework because Wendy's getting home tonight. That's right, her plane's landing at 8:10 p.m. this evening, and I am so looking forward to her being home. I miss her so much, but I'm glad she had a great time. It sounds like she had a fantastic time. The weather was great, and she's got great company, just great friends there too. So that's the most important thing. But still, selfishly, I'm glad she's coming home because I miss her so much. And but other than that, I'm going to recoup. I'm going to make this video is what I'm going to do, and that's going to take probably an hour and a half to do the editing and stuff like that. And then after that, I'm going to go sit on the couch, make myself a late breakfast, sit on the couch, watch some YouTube, then do a little bit of housework and get the place looking half decent because I don't want Winnie to come home and find it looking rough, because who wants to see that coming home from a vacation, right? It doesn't look that bad, folks. I'm not a messy person. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. What are you folks doing today? I'd really like to hear from you. I love when you folks share with me what you're doing. And you know what? Michelle Finnerty contacted me yesterday, and they'd gone on a great walk and shared some fantastic photos. Looks great. She was in the cranberry bogs. She was in the woods. She got attacked by a barn swallow. They're pretty aggressive this time of the year. They're nesting and everything, and they got babies coming out. So yeah, a lot of birds will be aggressive this time of year, but swallows are pretty aggressive, and they're very, very aerobatic. So they'll be just flying around you. It's like just crazy. But anyways, that was great, and she shared a fantastic photo. It's a collage of photos once again, and that's right there, my friends. Thank you so very much, Michelle. Love those photos. Those walks look amazing, and I'm looking forward to getting out and doing some walks pretty soon. I keep talking about it. I got to get doing it. I live in a beautiful place too, and there's a river valley that I go walking in when I do my walking, and it is just a lovely place. So I'll be sharing some of those photos hopefully soon. Oh, and we heard from Rose Glad. Rose Glad, it was the last day of babysitting the grandpups, Pinto and Butters. Beautiful dogs. Take a look at the photos. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Look at those eyes. But I love the fact that they're named after beans. And you know, it took me about maybe about 10 seconds for that to click in, Rose, that they were both named after beans, which is fantastic. I don't know why I find that funny, but I do. And yeah, just, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dogs. And let's hear from you, my friends. I really do want to hear from you. I'm going to be letting you know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm working a hockey game tomorrow, but I'll be talking about that tomorrow. So I want to know what you're doing today. Let me know what you're doing tomorrow if you want. Let me know what you did yesterday. Share what you want, my friends. I'd love to be able to talk about it here. We're not trying to pry. We don't have a dossier on any of you folks. We just want to make a connection. We got a whole bunch of people in these two groups, and you know, I'd like to reach out and make a connection with a few of you every once in a while. So that'd be awesome, folks, if you want to share. Hey, quick question. Who's your favorite comedian, or if you don't have a favorite comedian, who's your favorite comedic actor or actress? Leave your answer in the comments, and if you want, you can explain why, or give an example of what a real funny bit by them. But I'd really love to hear it. I think that'd be kind of cool. Alright, folks, let's get to the portion of the video where I feature two great posts from two great folks like you. And these are two names, well, you really should be familiar with them now because I mentioned them both just earlier in this video. But not just that. I featured posts from both of them many times. I've talked about both of them many times in these videos. It's two names you're going to recognize. Michelle Finnerty and Rose Glad. That's right. They both have posts this morning that made me laugh so hard yesterday. And I'm going to bring them up. And these are both ones that I've seen before, but not recently. So they're fresh to me and funny. So that's why they're being featured this morning, my friends. And I'm going to bring up Michelle's post right now. Here, this made me laugh really hard. And I've seen it before. As I said, I've seen both these posts before, but it's been a while. I still find this funny. And I don't know. If you get what counting sheep and falling asleep, then the joke's probably funny to you. If you don't, well, I can't rescue the joke. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. I keep thinking I'm almost healthy, and then I start talking. But thank you so very much, Michelle. This is a hilarious post. It was hilarious the first time I've seen it. It's hilarious today. So I appreciate that. Now, next one is from Rose Glad, bringing it up right away here. This is twisted. I'll let you enjoy the. I'll let you enjoy that while I choke. Sorry about that. Nobody wants to hear that. Yeah, thank you very much, Rose. Another hilarious post. Both these posts are hilarious, friends. And that's how you get your post feature on here. They just have to make me laugh, and these made me laugh. So that's why they're here today. If your post makes me laugh, maybe it'll be featured tomorrow. You know how you do that? You post it. That's right. Share the funny stuff. All the funny stuff that you find on the interwebs. Doesn't have to be just Facebook. You find something funny on YouTube. You find something funny, you know, I don't know where else you're going to find funny stuff, but share it. Don't worry, we filter everything. If it doesn't fit, we just won't let it through. But if it's particularly funny, hey, maybe it'll be featured tomorrow, my friends. All right, folks. I'm kind of surprised I made it to here, but we made it to here. And so where is here? Well, we're going to go over that. We started off, I told you what time it was, my side of the world, and, you know, I'm sorry for starting late, friends. Then I told you the date on both sides of the world. Hello, Melbourne! And then I talked about my day, and talked about Michelle Finnerty's day, and Rose Glad's day, yesterday, of course. I can't talk about their day today, because they haven't shared it yet with me, if they are going to share it with me. So... And then I asked you a quick question, ask you who your favorite comedian or comedic actor is. If you don't have a favorite comedian, I'd like to hear that. Leave your answer in the comments to the video if you feel like answering that. Then we featured a couple of great posts from, well, Michelle Finnerty and Rose Glad, and they made me laugh. That's how you get your posts up there, folks. And that got us to here, and from here, you know where we go? We go right to the bad jokes. I found 2 horse steaks in the back of my fridge that were a week past their best before date. I tried them, and they're off! My kid asked me why I make noises every time I stand up. I had to explain to him I'm a grown man. What's faster than an escalator? An escasooner. You know, people are usually shocked when they find out that I'm not a good electrician. I asked the librarian if they had any books on paranoia, and she said, they're right behind you. I asked my boss for a raise, explaining that 3 companies were after me, and he asked me which ones. I said, well, the electric company, the water company, and the gas company. There was an accident just up the street from here involving an ice cream truck. Nothing to worry about, though. They had the area coned off. I just got a pet termite. I called him Clint. Clint eats wood. I'm giving up drinking for a month. Oh, let me rephrase that. I'm giving up drinking for a month. What do penguins sing at penguin birthday parties? Freeze, a jolly good fellow. And thanks again for the folks that come back for those jokes, for the folks that laugh at those jokes, and for the folks that provide me with those jokes. That's right. I want to say thank you again to David Knapp. Most of those jokes, I think 7 of the 10 jokes were from David. He sent those in yesterday, and I was really happy about that because I got home last night. It was late, and I was going to write out the jokes for this morning, and I thought, I'm going to do some research. I had a great email full of great jokes from David, and I was really glad that helped me do some of the prep for today's video, and I didn't expect to feel this bad this morning, so that helped a lot too. So thank you again, David. And thank you to anybody and everybody who sends me jokes and who would like to send me jokes. Why don't you send me some jokes? Send them to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. You know, and if I can use your jokes, I'm definitely going to give you credit, my friends. I want to tell your jokes. Jokes are hard to find, you know, especially jokes that I haven't told already. So the more people sending in jokes, the better chances of me having unique jokes to tell. So send them in. Jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. And you know what would also be funny? I'll tell you it'd be hilarious. If you recorded yourself telling a joke. That's right, grab your phone, put the camera on, make sure it's facing you, hit video, and record yourself telling a joke. Send that to me. Also to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. And you know what? If I can, I'm going to use it in one of these videos. Or if I get 10 of these or more from a bunch of different people, 10 or more people, I'll string them together and make one of these, one of the joke segments, just jokes from you folks. I think that would be fantastic. Jokes from you folks. I like the way that sounds too, by the way. But let's make that happen. That'd be really cool. So send all that stuff to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. You know what, Penguin Biscuits, I'm getting tired of asking, but if you or a friend live in the UK and want to help me out and are able to help me out, I want to get some more Penguin Biscuits. They're just a chocolate, like I would call it a cookie, a really delicious rectangular chocolate biscuit, and each one has a joke on it. They're all individually wrapped. They all have jokes. I would like to get some more because I tell one of those jokes in every one of my videos. If you can help me out with that, I'm going to give you credit. We're going to have a great little story to tell in these videos where I tell the folks how you and or your friend, if there's anyone else involved, helped us get these jokes and these biscuits to me from across the pond in the UK. It's going to be great, folks. And please, 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 I've been asking for literally months now. Somebody help me. And again, I'm stuck in a rut in these videos, folks. I do the same thing every day. I need your help on that. But I'm going to say something again that I do every day. This is a message to the company McVitie's / Plattis, the company that owns McVitie's. I do these penguin jokes every day. These penguin jokes come originally from Penguin Biscuits, your Penguin Biscuits. Why don't you sponsor these videos? You know what? It's going to cost you next to nothing. It's not even going to make a dent in your advertising dollar, but it's going to make a big difference to me and this group, and it's going to help us grow. And you know what? We're already telling the world how good your product is for nothing. Why don't you help us out? Come on. contact me at admin@wellithoughitwas.com. That's admin@wellithoughitwas.com. We can make this happen. We can make something awesome happen. Okay, I'm really running out of steam, my friends. I'm so sorry. But hey, you know what? If you get a chance, go check out our store@wellithoughitwas.com. We got these great coffee cups. I got some great shirts. I'm going to show them to you right there. There's my 3/4 sleeve rock shirt, I call it. Then there's our standard t-shirt. And there's our hoodie. These are all really high quality. The print is really high quality. And they look great. They have to absolutely look great. People ask you what's that all about, and you can tell. It's tell them about this amazing group, or just walk around looking great and being an enigma. We got that coffee cup, and now we also have a 25-ounce to-go cup. So keep your hot liquids hot and your cold liquids cold while you're out and about, my friends. We've got that phone case right there. And you know what else we have? We've got a freaking great tote bag, my friends. Take a look at this tote bag. Take a look at that. That's Rose Glad with her tote bag. I show this every day because this is the greatest endorsement I could ask for. There's Rose Glad with her tote bag. Rose Glad let us know that not only is it great for groceries, it's great for books, but it's also great, and really importantly, for hauling around your rubber chickens. And if you know anything about slapstick comedy, you know that's funny. Rose, thank you very much. And folks, check out the store. We've got a few other products in there too. If there's something you see there that you like and you purchase it, let us know what you think. We want to know what you think of it. I want to see a photo of you in your t-shirt or in your hoodie, flashing that phone case or that coffee cup, or maybe, walking around with that tote bag. The stuff looks good. You look good. You're going to look great together, my friends. It sure is cheesy, folks? I'm such a horrible salesperson. But anyways, check out that store. Any purchase is going to go a long way to helping us. But I do say the quality of the products, it's there. It's really good quality, and I do think the stuff looks great, my friends. I just had to pause for another big coughing fit. I swear I'm getting better. I'm so much better than I was a few days ago. It's just I think I just overdid it yesterday. That said, my friends, I am so glad I got up and made the video. I haven't missed a single day yet. I mean, I've had some that were super short, I've just barely constituted a video, but I made sure I was there, and hopefully I can keep going. I mean, I shouldn't say hopefully. I don't see any reason why I won't keep going, but I have been able to be here every day, and we're well over 100 days, or I think we're 140. Hold on, I'm going to pause. I'll be right back, my friends. Okay, I'm back. I got the information I needed. I don't know why it took so long. I think it's 138 days in a row where I've done one of these videos. So I think that's pretty good for me. It's hard for me to commit to things. That's not true. I just don't bother usually. But 138 days in a row. So far, so good. I expect to be here tomorrow and the next day, folks. But we've been doing good. But I really do want to expand these videos. I want to make them more interesting. I don't want to say the exact same thing every day with maybe the numbers a little bit different in 2 different posts. I love sharing your posts and stuff like that. I'm not saying I don't want to do these videos. I just want to make it interesting. I'd like to make it like a, like a show. You know what I mean? Like a podcast where we have something different every day. So if you do have suggestions, I'm open to them. I know I should be using my own brain and coming up with the ideas myself, but I am open to your ideas, my friends, because I believe that you're smart people, and I know that you're funny people, and what we want is a funny show. So if you do have some ideas, why don't you email them to admin@wellithoughitwas.com. That's admin@wellithoughitwas.com. Well, I'm always checking that inbox for stuff from McVitie's. I'm going to be checking it for ideas from you, my friends. And so hopefully we can expand it going forward. I'm not looking at not doing it. I just want to make it better, is what I'm saying. Let's actually get to wrapping up the video, because like I said yesterday, I really am horrible at wrapping up these videos because I don't know how to stop talking. Well, we're gonna do it. Yeah, I want to say thank you so very much for being here, folks. Thank you for being part of the groups. We'll call it the groups. Being part of the community. Well, I thought it was funny. Now we're about 600 and I think I said 645,000 pretty much. That's between the two groups. And both groups are awesome groups. The smaller of the two groups, which is the newer of the two groups, as I said, we're just over 1,200. We're like 1,250 or something like that members. I was really striving to get that one up to, well, I want to get it to 22. I still want it to grow. I was trying to get it to 2,200 members by the 11th of April yesterday. And that didn't happen. We got to 1,200 and we were at 1,100 before. Still, 1,100 super active, amazing members. Like that group is really active, and I love what's going on there. The bigger group, which is the original group, which is 640, just about 644,000. That group was stolen on the 21st of February, and for a month and a half or so, there was nothing being allowed to be posted by the members, and what was being posted was just spam posts like big savings and click here, I saved so much on this Weber grill or something like that. Just garbage posts that were just looking to get your money. That's all it was. They were bots that they're posting, so people couldn't post for that time, and it was just they're just be inundated with garbage, and they got tired of the group. I think they kind of filtered it out. But we got the group back on the 1st of April, and it's slowly coming back. It's like trying to wake a giant, and we're trying to light a fire under the butt of that group to get things going. So if you're a member of the smaller group, like I said, not the inferior group, the smaller group, and you really want to help out, and if you're not a member of that other group, or if you are a member but you haven't been posting there, feel free to post your stuff there too, because the more posts that happen there, the more people are going to realize, hey, this is a place where I can post my stuff, and that group's going to wake up, and it's going to be vibrant again, and that's what we're trying to do. But I'm just so happy that I've got these groups, and I'm so happy that you folks have thought that these groups are worthwhile. Thank you for posting your funny stuff. Thank you for making people laugh, folks, because you make people laugh all day long, and you make me laugh. And when you make somebody laugh, you make them better. So you folks have made me a better person, and I hope that you're laughing too. Folks, I'm going to be here again tomorrow. I'm hoping you're going to be here. And hey, maybe we'll have a few new people with us, eh? Folks, we got the best group in the world. All the love, my friends.